I'm going to walk 280 kilometers from Porto, Portugal to Santiago de Compostela, Spain. 12 days in total. High highs, low lows, beautiful sceneries, snorkeling hostels. That's Camino Portuguese coastal. Stay tuned. Wow. First day at Camino de Santiago Portuguese. How difficult is it? We are ready, spirits are high, and we are starting in Porto. Today's goal is Vila do Conde, 30 kilometers. We set the tempo for 6 kilometers per hour, went through the city, breakfast after 10 kilometers. It seemed kinda easy so far. We're enjoying the day. White sandy beaches all around, Atlantic Ocean. Walking determined and fast. After 23, we set for lunch. Spirits were at highest till we got up. Legs were in pain. Luckily, the next hostel was only 2 kilometers away, so yeah. We just got up, walked there, and rested for tomorrow. Second day on the Camino, so we ended up doing 44,000 steps, which wasn't planned at all. Goal in the morning is only 19 kilometers, so we're fine and enjoying the journey. After 8, coffee, breakfast like always. Getting up from chair, we realized that today won't be that easy and fun. 11 kilometers near the hostel went relatively safe. We sat for lunch, and only then after we got up, we knew that the rest was needed. We limped to the hostel where they told us pre-booked and full. Real challenge started. 8 kilometers at least to find a bed. I got a stick and was moving almost like at war. Journey wasn't smooth, let's leave it at that. The second hostel was full house as well. Luckily, the third one wasn't full. We went there, and you guessed it, hope for a bed tomorrow. And we got a private room. Third day on Camino started. Got a breakfast of champions, and luckily, feeling better than expected. We started to perceive the walk differently. Worry less, enjoy more. Pain is still there, but not the main feeling. Walked through some nice villages, got a lot of stamps and took a swim in the river with our crayfish friend. Also got lost, but as I said, no worries today. We haven't even got a proper lunch, just this shake at 5 p.m. and finished our 25 kilometer stroll on a good note in a beautiful accommodation called Casa da Carolina. How to make your day on a Camino like vacation? Our fourth day was picture perfect example of this. We left our casa, walked 5 kilometers to the city, got the coffee and went uphill to see the cathedral. Views were amazing. We have spent some time there, continued the journey after along the coast, swam in the ocean, sunbathed, and our next hostel conveniently had a pool, so we had to make most of it. Ended the day with a great dinner with friends, feeling strong and excited for the next day of walking. On day 5, I'm used to the Camino like I'm walking it for months. Muscles don't hurt anymore, but tendons started. We have a last stretch of the coastal way, going through nice villages and forests. Also want to add that Portuguese pastry is just out of this world. Saying goodbye to the beautiful Atlantic and heading up by the river. Got this massive 300 grams of meat burger and protein pancakes, which by the way were amazing. And in total, it did cost only 15 euros. This journey becomes real joy. Tomorrow is the final day of walking in Portugal. Camino is like a roller coaster. We couldn't sleep because someone had a party next door, and woke up tired. Then they got even worse overnight. Breakfast, walked through magic villages, but it was too hilly, so I got to the river and walked on flat bike trail. This Sunday, a lot of people everywhere. I love restaurants in Portugal. Value is just incredible. After lunch, only 10 kilometers remained, so somehow I found the strength. My leg got special treatment this evening, so I hope I have less pain tomorrow. Border crossing from Portugal to Spain on Camino Portuguese. We sat on the walk and reached the border town of Valença, which is medieval and beautiful town on the shore of the river Minho. We said goodbye to Portugal and crossed the bridge to Spanish city Tui, which is equally if not more beautiful. Huge cathedral on the hill overlooking the region, continued to nature until the rain stopped us. And the first time in my life I had a tuna omelette, which was delicious. Last kilometers were not so photogenic, but we got to the city of Oporino safely and with a good mood. Camino Day 8. Snorkeling hostel is a common thing, but this night was especially hard. Haven't slept so good. Sat on the walk through pleasant morning fog. This ascent was 300 meters, which is not that much, but considering poor condition of my joints, going down was the most hurtful part. Sceneries were great though. We had delicious 3-course lunch for 12 euros and finished in the hostel. Today distance 18 kilometers. We are 4 days away from Compostela. I almost gave up on the Camino, but I told myself I'm gonna finish it no matter what, so there are no other options, just to continue. Since we are a lot closer to Santiago, there is more people on the way and it loses a bit of charm to it. I preferred the Portuguese part. Walking through forests, hills, it was nice, but my hips started to hurt so bad that I walked like a robot. Got to Pontevedra, I'll show you the city in the next video, and cooked the spaghetti. We've had the most amazing host and accommodation in a picturesque house. Definitely a confidence booster. Final days of Camino Portuguese. On the late stages, I have a calm mind, just seeing little things around me and feeling them. It's a battle still. There's no time for proper regeneration, so pain is your daily companion. From Pontevedra to Padrón, we split the journey for 2 days. There is a lot of nature, forests, wine plants. I imagine how good wine from them is. Charming little villages where we occasionally stop for a coffee. It's extremely hot and strong sun these days. It almost feels weird that this journey is inevitably coming to an end, and tomorrow we will arrive to Santiago. Today is the day when we finally reach Santiago after 255 kilometers, only 25 remain. Game plan, podcast and push. I walked whole distance without one stop in approximately 5 hours, and here's the final moment. Surreal to finally see. The cathedral is just magnificent. I took a bit of time to enjoy and of course had to celebrate with some sangria, tapas and wine. What a journey it was. Single most important thing that Camino taught me is to never give up. Whatever you may be doing, if you believe in it, never give up.